All right, thank you very much. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Yeah, my name is Olukunle Abraham. I know people are used to Abrahams, so it's not Abraham, so it's Abraham. And for sure, this is Serious Matters. Whenever you see me, we're discussing serious matters on ONIF TV. Well, one of my friends on this particular show has, he's been a hardened follower from what I see. His comments, has said I should extend my tentacles to other candidates of other parties so that we will give everybody a level playing ground instead of just focusing our attention on, just the few, at least the three who are the key runners for the office of the president come 2023. We advised that we should extend our tentacles, and of course I'm working on that, and I'll start working on that very, very soon. But pardon me, let me work on this particular one. The presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, has met with General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor E.A. Adeboye, following a controversy trailing the Muslim presidential preference of the ruling party. Now, this day had earlier reported yesterday that Tinubu had set up a team of eminent persons with whom he was scheduled to meet the Christian leader within the party and faith-based organizations like the Christian Association of Nigeria, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, the PFN, and the Catholic to appeal to them and secure their buy-in. Now, before I go on, when I saw this on a platform, on one of our platforms, I said we Christians cannot be fooled. Christians cannot be fooled. You can't, the way a lot of us see this thing, and maybe I'll be speaking for just a few people who, of course, I know will run the same mindset and all of that. It looks as if you're trying to bribe us to do what we are not supposed to do. That's what it looks like. And there were insinuations that Pastor Adeboye had bowed to the Muslim ticket and all of that. You see, like Sheon Kimbaloye said in one of his videos, that Nigeria belongs to all of us. And when we run a democracy, maybe I should just remind you what that definition is. We run the democracy. We define democracy. As far back as our primary schools, we knew what democracy was. And so democracy is the government of the people, for the people, by the people, by the people, for the people. Everything revolves around the people. Around the elements. Your opinions might just be different from mine, and that's okay. That's okay. We're all entitled to our opinions. And I'm looking at it from a neutral standpoint. And this is the way I will also feel if I was a Muslim. If I was, I would look forward to having a level playing ground for everybody. Everyone should have a say. Everyone should have a representative. Oh, somebody said, oh, yes, well, but Vice President Yemi Osinbajo he's a Christian and has been there for more than 7 years. What has he been able to do? What was he told to do that he did not do? What assignment did you give to him that he did not do? Have you forgotten he has a principal? Did you make him the president and you didn't see something that he did? These are questions that you should ask yourself. Instead of just jumping into the conclusion, but you had a president. No. Yes, it is true. It's not about religion. It's not about a party somebody belongs to. It's about a personality behind the party. Now, we are also saying that having said all and done all, then the interest, because religion has become a key thing, an in thing in Nigeria today. And so it must be carried along. It must be taken into cognizance. It must be important in decision makings. And no one should come up and say, this is the way we're going to do it, and that is the way everybody should take it. No, it doesn't happen that way. Look at what happened in Osun State. Look at what happened in Osun. Did you hear the voice of the people? Oh, come on. Nigerians are waking up. Nigerians are waking up. We suddenly discovered that our votes really, really counts. That's why we suddenly woke up and discovered that, oh, for the politicians to come and pay me 10,000 naira for my vote, then that means my vote is very important. That means they really need my vote. And on this one, I want to say thank you again and again to the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, for that Electoral Act. It's a stepping stone. And I look forward to developments to a point where everybody will have access to, election results with ease. That as everybody is casting their votes, it's counting, automatically counting. We can see such figures, just like you see on the football field. When you see football, when a match is scored, you see the scores is written up there in digital. So it could be done. It could be done. These things are just networks, such that I turn print here, APC, I vote for APC here, it counts for the APC, and it's on TV. It's on TV. People are watching worldwide. It's open to all. That's what is called the free and fair election. I was listening to the media. I think the media, media man for the outgoing governor of Osun State, Mr. Ismail Omikpido, is making some statements this morning on Rev FM, and I was wondering. He made such statements as, we did not want to use our power. What powers? Would you have stopped the elections from holding? Would you have obstructed people from casting their votes? Is that what you mean by using power? Let's get it straight. We need to understand ourselves. I'm sure he didn't feel he wasn't supposed to make such a statement outside there. He wasn't supposed to make such a statement outside. He wasn't supposed to say such a thing outside there. We need to get things straight. We need to get things right. Very, very important. Without doing that, we're going nowhere. We need to get things straight. Everything you say matters. When it comes to running the affairs of a country, it's not just about one person. It's not just about you. It's about us. And so a source on the Tinubu camp team who pleaded anonymity informed this day, credit to this day, that the plan, which was going to be a holistic approach to the crisis, was to make the Christian community see reasons behind the Muslim ticket. What reasons? Adding that Tinubu decided to lead a team to appeal to the Christian community. No, why don't you now make it a Christian? Why don't you drop it and make it a Christian thing, and let's see what happens. Look, it is being said, I think it's Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. It said, whatsoever you are going to think about, one of the criteria of the things you should think about is that it must be just. And what do you mean by something being just? Is that you check it, you try it on yourself. You want to pinch somebody with something? The only way to make that pinching just is that you are first of all punch yourself with the same thing before you go ahead. Do you know what? When you pinch yourself with the same thing, you now come to a conclusion whether to go ahead to pinch somebody with it or not, because you know what it feels like. You know what it feels like. It is clear that whoever puts a gun to anybody's head does not know the pain they go through when a bullet is pumped into somebody. Whoever pulls a trigger at anybody does not know the pain that the person who takes the bullet feels. That is why they are pulling trigger. The day a bullet pierces through you, you drop the gun in your hands. You must be just. You must justify whatever you are doing. You must justify whatever you are saying. It's not about justification. It's not about you trying to explain the wrong things. No, a wrong thing will always be wrong. That is the truth. Whichever way you want to put it, 2 + 2 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. You understand? 2.5 plus 1.5 is 4. All we want to do is to arrive at 4. I am not saying that a Muslim person cannot make Nigeria. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not a religious person. No, I'm a Christian. And Christianity is not religion. It's a way of life. It's being like Christ. And we're all trying our best. Because our perfection is in Him. Seeing what reasons do you want us to speak? Somebody spoke with me from the north this morning and said, I'm a Christian from the north and I see no reason, I see nothing. He said, speak for yourself. I said, no, don't worry. I might not be your voice, but I'm a voice for some persons. You don't have to be included in the people I'm a voice for. You don't have to be included in the people I'm speaking to. No. It doesn't resonate with you, drop it. Now I know that at least one person is listening, one person is watching, one person will watch, one person will hear something will kick in somebody. And who knows, maybe this video might just be the video that will change the whole thing. And the question, another big question we should ask is that, is it possible that this Muslim ticket cost Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, winning the 2023 presidential election? Will it cost him? Or is it possible that it cost him winning that election? These are big questions we should ask. These are big questions we should ask. It is true that Pastor Adeboye is a respectable person. He's our father in the redeemed Church of God. But the truth remains, he has a governing council. There is a governing council on the redeemed Church of God. So even Baba might want to, okay, yes, his wife is one of my pastors, one of my deaconess or whatever, and one of the governing council is, Oga, Daddy, you remember Joab? Joab was telling David, Oga, God has made you the boss of everybody. He's the one who made you king. He said, go ahead and count them. That means there will always be somebody to speak with you, no matter how highly placed. And what I'm trying to say is that even if you go and talk to Daddy Joe and you change Daddy Joe's mind, you can't change everybody's mind though. It's not everybody that come to Holy Ghost service that agrees with Daddy Joe. I hope you know that. It's not everything he says that everybody agrees with. Oh, Daddy Joe is Daddy Joe is Daddy. No. And that is why he has come up with a disclaimer, and I'll puncture that. We'll look at that in a moment. But let's look at this a little bit further. This day yesterday gathered that the meeting with Adeboye was actually held on Sunday at the Redemption Camp. He said a reliable source who also pleaded anonymity told the correspondent that the meeting with Adeboye was very fruitful, adding that the clergy was not against a Muslim ticket. Now, he met Adeboye on Sunday. The meeting was very fruitful. He said that the GO was not against a Muslim ticket. He asked who was with Tinubu at the moment with Adeboye. The source insisted his wife, stressing that Tinubu would soon meet with the leadership of CAN. Now, let's go and see the disclaimer, because it's been going around that Daddy Gio has succumbed to supporting, a Muslim ticket. Now, a disclaimer has been put forth from the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Now, it has come to our notice that some news outlets are reporting that a meeting between Pastor Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God worldwide, and the former Lagos State Governor, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was held a few days back at the Redemption Camp, where our esteemed father in the Lord was said to have supported the preferred candidature of the party, the former governor is a member of. Now, this is to inform the general public that, one, Pastor Adeboye is under the authority of God, the Christian Association of Nigeria and the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, and as such will not speak on behalf of Christians on issues regarding policies. No. Do you understand what I was just saying? No, he won't speak on behalf of everybody. you will discover, you will agree, you also notice that whenever he is speaking, he says he's speaking to his children. He is a voice for a few. And when I say a few, this could run into millions and billions of us. There's still a few. Are we getting it? Now, he said number 2, that Pastor Adeboye and the RCCG have not and will not endorse any candidate for the 2023 general elections in Nigeria. Number 3, disclaimer, is that the news reported by Daily Post is false. Daily Post and other news outlets should desist from spreading false information about Pastor Adeboye and the RCCG, as it defeats the code and ethics of journalism, and the full weight of the law will be employed if such happens in future. God bless you. That's a disclaimer. So I really think the needful needs to be done. There have been several voices saying that asking, are you saying that in the whole of the North there is no competent Christian in the core North and all of that? Are you just trying to garner votes, and that at the expense of the interest of Christians, that downtrodden them, pushing them, saying, well, they are gentle as doves, and so they can be stepped upon, they can be cajoled, they can be begged, and say, and that we are gentle. Seriously, we are gentle. But you know what? He says we are also wise as serpents. Wise. Wisdom, the Bible says, is profitable to direct. Well, let me leave you at this junction so that you can drop your comments, make them simple and simple. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and of course, this is Serious Matters on ONFTV. Let's just continue to look at them and just, it's free, just free to drop your comments, make them simple and simple. That's all you need to do. And of course, we would respond to whatever it is that we need to respond to. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to share our videos. As you watch to share our videos, please do like our videos also. We'll appreciate you as you do that. Thank you very much for watching once again. We wish all the best will happen in Nigeria.